Do you hear that? No? Well, good. Because I installed those fucking fan mounts. And my computer no longer sounds like wow, 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 wow in the fucking background. And that's great. I'm not going to lose my mind today. Hello and good morning. But yeah, as I said, I no longer sound like I have a UFO beneath my desk. And my sanity is going to be preserved for the stream, at least until I play Elden Ring again and I get railed over and over and over again by Godric, which is going to happen. Now that I can actually concentrate, I will be playing Elden Ring later. So isn't that nice? Transitioning off of that, I have more luxury cardboard to show off. If the camera will cooperate here. Oh, it would help if I fucking uncapped it, right? Whoop. Right. So I got a few cool things in the mail. I mean, it's going to be a constant trickle because I've been buying more cards lately. First off, I got Selfless Samurai. I thought I would have a use for this, but I'm probably not going to actually have a use for it. It looks cool. But I think I was thinking its first effect only works for Samurai and Warriors, which I don't have a deck for that. But its second effect is you could sacrifice it to give another target creature indestructible, which I do have a deck that kind of likes that. However, he would need to be multicolored, and he's only one color. So that's out the fucking window. I can't do that. I can't. He's not. I have no use for him. I thought I had use for him. I have no use for him. It's a common occurrence. Right. Well, the second card I also have no use for. I mean, futurist operative. I bought all like the showcase ninjas because I just wanted them. I just wanted the showcase art for all the ninjas. I have a ninja deck, so I thought it would be cool to have like all the special ninjas. This one, however, he's a ninja. Not only is he 4 mana, and he doesn't have ninjutsu. When he's attacking, because when he's tapped, he stops being a fucking ninja. That's useless. I play Yuriko. She needs attacking ninjas. He makes himself not a ninja. You can spend 3 mana to untap him, and then he's a ninja again. But then you need to be spending 3 mana just to get a fucking actual ninja attack every time. He's so garbage. At least in this deck, in Yuriko he'd be total fucking garbage. So he's not getting used. I bought all those ninjas, and I didn't know what ones I was actually going to use. He's not used. He's in the not used pile. But Thousand Face Shadow, 1 mana ninja, actual ninjutsu. I mean, granted it's ninjutsu 4, so you're paying 4 mana for a 1 mana creature, but he also has flying. And just having evasion on a 1 mana creature is really good for Yuriko, because she wants something out turn 1 that she can swap places with, like immediately on turn 2. And the other effect, when it enters the battlefield from your hand, if it's attacking, create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. The token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. So you pop them out, and hey, you get another attack in, which is really cool. I mean, so you pay 4 mana and jutsu him out, and worst case you get 2 of him, but then that's 2 Yuriko triggers. So for 4 mana, that's pretty good. This is definitely going in the deck. I can tell you for sure. I don't need to get the rest of the ninjas. I'm still waiting on some of them to come in the mail. I don't need to get them to tell you that he is definitely going in the deck. This card is amazing. Then we have Prosperous Thief, also likely to go in the deck. And 3 mana ninja, ninjutsu 2, so essentially 2 mana ninja. And whenever 1 or more ninja or rogue enter, here, let me actually read all of this. Whenever 1 or more ninja or rogue creature you control deals combat damage to the player, create a treasure token. That's probably going in. I mean, that's like 1 treasure token per turn. A little ramp. The deck is blue-black, so it can use a little ramp that is also a ninja, so it triggers Yuriko. Next up we have Ishin. 2 Heavens is 1. Here, let me not have glare on that. Yeah, showcase art. Very cool card. I think most people see him and think, oh, well, that's an easy commander to build around, and it is. I'm not sure if I'm going to have him replace the commander that I have for my human tribal deck, because I do have a human tribal deck, or if I'm just going to throw him in the 99, because he is a human, and a lot of cards in the deck would benefit from him. Maybe a lot, maybe not. I have to actually look at the deck and see like the ratio of how many cards benefit from him being in the deck, how many don't. He might not actually go in, he might be the commander, he might be just part of the 99, I don't know. I still need to figure that out. But here's a really cool one. Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh. A nice anime Tezzeret there, which would be my second anime Tezzeret, I think, because I collected all the Japanese special arts from the last Ravnica block, so I should have like another Tezzeret in this art style. But not sure what I'm gonna do with him. I might not actually use him. Another card that I bought. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna use, but it looks cool. Then we have a card that I wasn't planning on throwing into my ninja deck because I'm not a fan of planeswalkers being in my ninja deck since it's just an aggro deck and planeswalkers are generally too slow. But he seems pretty quick and he benefits ninjas. And look at that art. Look at that JoJo ass inspired character. Kaito Shizuki phases out after he enters. So you at least get one activation. And that kind of incentivizes. That makes him pretty quick. Which is normally an issue I have running planeswalkers in EDH. Normally you toss them out there, maybe you get like one ability off, and then they die. And then the 3 other players that you're going against gang up on them, they dogpile your planeswalker, and then wow, you spent all that mana on like one ability that is more often than not worth the mana that you spent on it. But with him you get like 2 activations, which is pretty cool. And come on, look at that art. Look at that. Look at that, that's amazing. Right, that's all the luxury cardboard I have for you today. I will be getting tons of cards in though, because I bought most of the deck list I'd need for Light Paws. We'll not show that off though, because it's mostly just chaff, draft chaff, jank. Light Paws is a lot like Feather. That's the card I'm thinking of. Where a majority of the deck is just super cheap jank that's not used in any other deck, so it's cheap to buy. Alright, let's get to the actual game. I'm sorry I'm so enthusiastic about my cardboard. That's what happens when you've played MTG for like a few decades. Well, 1 decade. I'm not that old. Well, actually, maybe almost 20 years. Shit, I'm old, man. I'm getting up there. Whatever. Age is overrated. Oh. My tea's been steeping for a little too long. I got distracted. Still a little too hot. Okay. Quiet for me, so I'm gonna turn it up for myself. Right, so today, let's refresh these expeditions first. Blacksmith's right here, so I'm just gonna grab some of the upgrade mats. I did max out the Cinnabar Spindle because I noticed that the upgrade mats were in rotation yesterday. So Albedo now has his maxed best in the slot 4-star weapon, which is nice. I need to actually work on upgrading his talents. I didn't notice, but actually he and Venti, I did not notice. I've been neglecting both of them. Like I knew that I had Venti at level 70, even though I had him uncapped at 80. I knew that because ever since I got him, like he was one of the very first characters I got. I've kept him like at level 70 max because you know he's entirely support. I didn't really see any use to leveling him up. I only leveled him up, you know, uncapped him to 80 after I had everyone else like uncapped to 80. But more importantly, his talents are very neglected. I completely forgot that he still needs to level his talents. So I need to keep an eye out for let's see, material with the harp on it, right? With the lyre. What's in rotation today? Because I can't remember. Oh, so that's like Dillic Razor material. Both of which I have maxed out. So I'm not going there. But because the talents have a bonus, I will be doing the 3 runs. That's probably it. So although I do need like all of the talent material. Because my long-term goal is to max out every character I have. That's not the highest priority I have right now. I'd say the highest priority right now I have is Mora. Because I did Sealy.me to actually figure out what all I'd need to finish up all my characters. And I kind of need like 48 million more. And I'm nowhere near that. In fact, why don't we actually look at how much Mora I have right now, right? Why don't we see? Wow. I have 53,000 Mora. I need like 48 million Mora. I have 53,000. So I think I'm going to be doing Mora ley lines quite a lot from now on. I'm not looking forward to the next 5-star comes out that I actually want. I'm gonna skip the next one. Cause fucking brother, who cares? I don't care. I'm gonna skip him. But the chick that comes afterwards, if it's who I'm thinking it is, if it's who leakers have been like hinting it is, I want that one. It's like adding on more debt to the already massive mound of debt I have in this game. 48 million Mora alone, that's like ridiculous. It's gonna take me forever to make that much. But I'll handle it bit by bit, probably. Alright, I can tell you for certain that I could use that mat. Actually, let me pull up Sealy.me, see which talent material that I want to go for today exactly. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, Razor uncapped. Okay. I mean, both Noelle and Yunjin are characters I like a lot. I could farm the mats for either. Like, I don't know who I'm going to actually level 90 next. And you know, I have 6 crowns that are like up in the air of who the hell I'm even going to give them to. I still need to decide on that. I am, of course, am going to triple crown 2 characters instead of like spreading the crowns around because I am inefficient like that. I don't know, it feels wrong to spread around the crowns even though I know that would be the best option. It would be pretty fun to have Noelle triple crowned. It would also be pretty fun to have Yunjin triple crown though, so. Hmm. You know what? This is a difficult choice. This is a very difficult choice. Who do I have Triple Crown now? I've Ganyu, A. Those are both Triple Crowned. And I am in the process of... Oh yeah, I also have Xenon Triple Crowned. No big deal there. Just Xenon. That's all. And I'm in the process of triple crowning Miko. So I do have like one each. A Claymore and a Spear user already. There's kind of a little crossover between Xenon and Noel. More so than Yunjin and Raiden at least. Though I do try and use the same weapon with Yunjin and Raiden. I do like Noel's shield for some fights. Even though Yunjin's damage buff is also very useful. They're both very good support characters. You know what? We're not going to flip a coin because I don't have a coin. But being the weirdo who loves luxury cardboard that I am, I do have dice on hand. I can roll a die for this. Let me roll a bigger one. No? It's hard to pull it out. I got this nice fancy die. Alright. Noelle is even. Eugene is odd. Let's see who I go for here. Odd. Alright, Eugene it is. Your talent match today. Why did I back out of that map? I need that map. That also means I kind of want to... If I'm going to invest so heavily in Eugene for the future, I kind of need another support-oriented spear. Because the event has had me realize that if I'm using like Raiden and Eugene at the same time, I kind of don't have a good spear to stick her onto. I put her on... What is it? The Battle Pass spear? What is that called? Was it Black March? Where is it? Oh, right here. Oh, Deathmatch. I have no idea where I was getting Black March. Which is okay, but it's not really ideal for her, I don't think so. What I really think would have been best for her would be the Favonius Lance, just for the energy recharge. But I don't have that leveled. So I also need to level that, which I could kind of start doing right now. But I really need more Mora. I mean, why don't I at least just start it? Why don't I take it as far as I can? But then immediately I run out of Mora. I need Mora. Oh, that blows. But whatever, we'll worry about that later. It does suck that I can't like switch her over to it like immediately because of that. Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna have to reconfigure her artifacts because what Yunjin's using right now was a configuration that pairs well with Engulfing Lightning, so I don't know how much that would change it, switching her back to Deathmatch. Probably quite a lot, considering how much energy recharge Engulfing Lightning gives her. We'll see. Miko's not really optimized for using in co-op. So I'm going to go ahead and just queue up as Kokomi, even though I have Kokomi's friendship maxed. It's just more important to have a character good for the co-op than farming friendship. Oh, an alloy. That's rare. Oh, is this the talent material that Aloy used? No, she uses a Mondstadt talent material, right? So, she wouldn't be particularly common to encounter in this domain. I mean, as common as it ever is finding another Aloy user. I should have quit my food. Not that I think I'll need it when playing as Kokomi, but better safe than sorry. Is this talent material not that used anymore? You'd think with the talent bonus, we'd be getting more people, at least faster.
我们走吧。
Maybe it's a lot more heavily sought after just for lower level versions of the domain.
深海的加护，瞧，我们走吧。
尝这个。
沧海之约，
冰柜神速。 跑得掉吗？
我们走吧，帮帮忙。呀，翻涌吧。
我退去，手他去。我真走。
AR-60 in like a million years, man. It takes forever. I think I'm only like a third of the way there. No, that's being too generous. I think I'm only like a quarter of the way there. Is that my second run? Am I really that forgetful? Yes, I am. Okay, yeah, it was second.
休养生息，沧海之约。
来吧，尝这个。
别担心，翻涌吧。休养生息，深海的加护。
稍纵即逝。
Alright, that's enough for talent mats. Now for more ley lines, so I can actually make progress on that 43 million more I need? Or was it 48? I don't know. I already forget. Wow. Way too damn much more, either way though. Which ley line do I want to go to? I think this one is just Hilicherals. I think that one is an electro-ceasing. And this one's super fucking annoying. Let's go to this one. I don't have razor geared though. Whatever. Who needs 4 characters? Not me. I'm getting neither. I already have Venti. And Constellation 1 on Venti actually makes him weaker. Not that you even use it. Charge shots on Venti. I mean, you kind of do when you need to, like, break shields. And you're in co-op. Because that's, like, your only option. When your skill's on cooldown. But for Ayato, I don't know. I just don't have any interest in most male characters. I was kind of into getting Ito, but not enough to actually get him. I, like, spent all the Primo gems I had at the time, didn't get him. Was like, oh, okay, well, that's pity for the next character. So I'm probably gonna skip them and get whatever character's next, which I'm pretty sure is some chick with a spear. I don't know. You can't be sure with leaks until the character actually gets announced. Normally, it's pretty reliable and you know what you're getting. Yeah, this ley line's so fucking annoying. Ah, I'm stuck. Well, why am I letting myself get stuck there? Miko can scale out of her prison thing. I always forget that though. Or you know, I could just walk through it. Wow, she's too far out. I think that water might be too deep. Yeah, it is. Why is she so fucking tall? That's not fair. She's got height advantage. Now here's the really fucking annoying part. It's so easy to get frozen. Wait, where'd the... Oh, or I could just vaporize the Cryo CC mage. That works too. Yoimiya or Kazuha, it might have them. Yeah, Kazuha is definitely really worth. Again, I have a fixation on mostly getting like female characters though, so I'm weird like that. So I probably won't pick up Kazuha. If I did get a character purely based on how useful they are, Kazuha would definitely be someone I would get. Even though I have Venti. I mean, they serve pretty similar purposes. He's still very mechanically great. Yoimi, on the other hand, is very much a passion pick. I have used Yoimi enough to know that she's very situationally good. And so then, like, if you're going off of the mechanical differences between the two, if you're trying to decide which one's better to get, Kazuha by a mile. That is just like an unfair comparison. One you get because you love her design, the other one you get because he's actually fucking useful. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh. You having trouble there, bud? I don't think that's really a fair comparison, being a watered down Venti. Kazuha... Venti has a very large issue that gets worse over time, because they are designing specifically with Venti in mind. Venti, since day one, has been super broken because of the crowd control capability of his Q. So more and more characters, or more and more enemies are released that have like a very large suck resistance. Venti can't suck them. And that's going to become a bigger issue over time because although his Q has a very extreme crowd control capability, it also has a pretty small hitbox. So it becomes harder to actually hit the enemies with it. Kazuha, on the other hand, not only does he have the crowd control ability that is almost on the level of Venti, it's a massive hitbox. It's huge. Like, it's over like double the size of Venti's hitbox on his Q. And so then I think over time, Kazuha is just going to be head and shoulders above Venti. It's not exactly a guarantee. I think it's just a safe assumption because just the enemies we've been seeing. We've been seeing the wolves, which barely get pulled in. I mean, they do still get affected by the suck, but just barely. And then we have the little elemental phantom things. I forget what they're called. They don't even they're like light as air, and they don't even get sucked in. And I think that's just going to get worse over time because Venti is overpowered, and the developers are very aware of it, and so they're designing with him in mind. Yeah, I mean, Venti. I mean, that is a reflection of just how good Venti is. They're designing with him in mind, and still he's as good as he is. But I do think that considering long-term considerations in mind, Kazuha is absolutely worth getting even if you have Venti. If anything, he's a safety net, just in case Venti ever does get power crept by the enemies. Just in case you ever really come across a level of the abyss that Venti can't really do. Which I think is, there's a good chance that that'll come around, right? Because again, Venti's ult is a kind of a mixed bag. Either it completely fucking wrecks whatever level you're trying to do, or it's useless because it's all the level has is like a giant ass enemy who like always hops out of the fucking hitbox. Oh yeah. No, Raiden's bad. Remember that? Remember when Raiden was bad? I remember. I remember everyone getting pissed off at Raiden being garbage, apparently. And then I'm sitting with C2 Raiden like, what? You guys high? I don't know. Definitely a great character. I'm glad I got her. I'm glad. Same thing with Kokomi when everyone was fucking dogpiling Kokomi, saying that she was so bad. And I was just getting her despite that. That's one good thing about just getting characters for their aesthetics. Like people saying how bad they are, and I get them anyways, and it turns out they were good. Joke's on those bastards. Ready. Commissions, yeah. Or do I want to refresh with Primos? I do need like a shitload of Mora. But it does kind of feel bad using Primos to refresh just for Mora. But I do need like 48 million Mora. Or 43. Somewhere between there. It's a big range, but whatever. Whatever, we'll decide after we do commissions. Who knows? Mondstadt. I lost my 50-50 for Kokome for Dillik, but I still powered through it. That's the magic of pulling like every other banner. You can usually just guarantee whoever you want. I did still have to spend money though, so that's on me. I had abysmal luck getting Kokome. I think I hit the max pity on both pulls. I think so. And then this game has some weird fixation on giving me Dillik because I have a C6 Dillik. I wish I lost my pity to Mona. I have a C6 fucking Dillik, but I don't have a single Mona or Gene. No, wait. I'll actually do this.
骤进，律令，骤进，袭来，一鼓作气，是。雷光。
Be nice if they grouped up. I killed them. Oh yeah. Thank God pity exists. I remember my first gacha game was fucking Granblue. And though it does technically have a sort of pity system, it doesn't carry over. It's like, bitch, you spend all your fucking money at once to guarantee the one character that you want, or you pull and you pray. That's it. I still love Granblue. It'll always have a special place in my heart, but it was rough. I remember going to Epic 7, which has a pity system like Genshin does, and it was so refreshing. It's amazing what a carryover pity system does. How much it improves a gacha game. It's amazing.
律令，骤进，飞云旗。
Let's get this closer.
律令。
Oh, how let's get over here. I must have aggroed that dude, and then he just got fucking nuked without me even noticing that he was there. You gotta love Miko's turrets. Sometimes you kill things and you don't even notice you do. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was the same for me. I really liked Epic 7, but after playing like Granblue for so long, I kind of got used to like the, you know, turn-based, classic RPG style gacha. So, you know, Genshin was very refreshing, and I really don't like playing multiple gachas at once. So when I switch, I hard switch. Because I spend money on gacha games, and I don't like splitting my funds between games, because then I can't guarantee characters. So it's like, I saw Genshin, I tried Genshin, I really enjoyed Genshin, I switched to Genshin. But I do sometimes miss Epic 7. I had some pretty cool characters. It always feels bad. Even though I ultimately don't care. Because I don't fall for like the, like the investment fallacy or whatever it's called. Where you put everything into one thing and then you feel like you have to keep dumping money in. Because you already invested, you may as well stick with it. I don't really fall for that too much. But when I look back at what characters I had in Epic 7, it does still kind of feel bad. That's some pretty good ones. But I'm enjoying my time right here, so... pretty good in the long run. I do kind of miss the, the guild gameplay from Epic 7 though. It was nice having the guilds, and then I don't so much miss the like the ladder PvP, the arena or whatever. I do kind of miss like the guild gameplay though. It'd be nice if they had something like that in Genshin, but Genshin's so like single player centric that let's be real, they're probably never gonna fucking add it. If they add it, it's gonna be like years into the game. They're only adding it because they ran out of ideas. Yeah, one gacha game at a time is a very good thing to do, at least in my opinion. You spread your resources too thin, and then you're never getting the characters that you actually want. Not unless you're like Hyper Whale making like $40 an hour. Whatever. I've already been through all parts of this commission, so I can just choose whichever option. Doesn't even matter. Yep, that's an alarm. I wouldn't get my hopes up for adding any sort of like guild system, because they've made it very apparent that they only want Genshin to primarily be a single player experience. I mean, look at domains, look at domain co-op. It's still super fucking clunky. Like, they've made like a few improvements on it, but it's like you queue up and maybe you're the host, maybe you're not. And then when you get there, you have to wait for everyone to load in. But you can make the mistake of trying to start the domain without everyone. And then sometimes the person who hadn't loaded in yet, they can't accept your invite. And so then you have to back out of the fucking lobby thing and then redo the lobby and re-invite everyone. That's been like a weird quirk since day one, and it's still around. Like, the lobby system is about as clunky as it's been since 1.0 of Genshin. But that just goes to show how much effort they've really put into like co-op. And that's co-op. That's not even like PvP. They haven't even like done anything for... They haven't made like any steps toward any kind of like PvP system, or even like competitive PvE kind of PvP. Oh yeah. The fucking chaotic evil Venti users run up to where the rewards are, do 180, queue over the abyss, laugh as everything gets sucked in. Oh god, that was great. Oh, it was. I will say it was pretty satisfying watching everything burst out and then you get a bunch of like orange lights. It was pretty cool. The current system isn't as satisfying, but it's still a relief. You don't have to worry about trolls. You also don't have to like mash the collect button. It's always one fucking slime just bathing. Where are you?
赤骤进，赤雷霆岔技，律令骤进，探枪戮力同心，律令骤进，休养生息，飞云集，招。
Yeah, I mean, it's like that in every gacha game, where it's kind of a money fest, but I think because it's like that, it's not such a big deal. If you're, like, super competitive, that's only when it's a problem. Like, if you can't handle being, like, some fucking bottom feeder who refuses to put money into the game, so then you can't even, like, place on leaderboards. If you can't handle that, then yeah, it really sucks. But if you're like me, who doesn't give a shit and just enjoys the competing experience, then it's not such a big deal. I think people make too big of a deal about it because of the inherent instinct on where if the gameplay is based on money, if placing high is based on how much money you put into the game, it feels unfair. But I mean, if you tone down what you're expecting from the game, if you're more into it for the experience than you are for the outcome, I don't think it's such a big deal. I think it adds more to have that kind of option, that kind of competitive environment than it. I think it adds more than it detracts, just because it's pay to win. You know, it's nice. It's a matter of having. It's nice to have something unique and different to do. Just have one more thing that you can do instead of like running around with no resin, killing every poor bastard that wanders along your path and grabbing fucking drops. Just more things to do, you know? What's wrong with that? You know, there's another thing that people don't really consider. Is that even systems that aren't pay to win are pay to win. And that sounds weird, right? But it's really true. Because even if it's not a monetary investment that you are making, it is actually a time investment. And time, I know it's cliche to say it, but time is money, right? Not everyone can afford to sit on their ass like for 24 hours a day. Yes, 24 hours. And I'm saying that because there are people out there who hire other people to fucking play the game for them. So that whenever they're not playing, they have other people playing for them and competing for them. So you end up with a situation where even if your game isn't fucking pay to win, the people on top of the leaderboards are still hiring other people to play for them so that they can always be playing and they will always be on top of the leaderboards. The only time you won't come across this situation is like in like fighting games. You can't do that in fighting games. You have to be skilled at the game to actually beat the game. But this is Genshin. There's like, let's be honest, there's like very little skill in Genshin. This would fall under another kind of game where all you have to do is really just put the time into it. And so then people would just go out there and hire other people to play the game, and they'd like stay on top of the leaderboards. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't really care much about games being pay to win, because they're usually pay to win anyways. It's a weird conundrum, but it's something a lot of people don't really think about. Oh yeah, I need to optimize Yunjin for the weapon she's using, because there's like no way she's able to use the artifact she has and still maintain the energy recharge she has. Give me a sec. It'd be nice if we had more resin. But, MiHoYo being a Chinese company who believes you shouldn't spend all your time playing a game, which is kind of smart, but still, that's not fair. I should have that option. How dare you think of my well-being, bastards. Alright, using the right way. Did I optimize for this? I don't remember doing this. I feel very stupid now. God damn it, I did it! That's weird, whatever. Right. I need to make sure everyone's geared who I'm going to use. Actually, I think Eugene's using a piece that Albedo was using. So I'm probably gonna have to re-optimize him. Yeah, looks like it. Whatever, it's Albedo. He can have whatever's left over. Yeah, the extra resin would be good, but again, there's like being a Chinese company, there's a fixation on not wasting time on video games, not spending too much time on games. So it's kind of a cultural thing where they're refusing to make where they're refusing to be like the Japanese or the Korean companies who don't give a shit how much time you're putting into the game. They're like, "Sure, what? What fucking 24 hours on the game? Sure, whatever, dude. Give me money." That would be in the regular optimizer. So yeah, I wouldn't get my hopes up just because of the cultural difference there. I didn't save the build. Apparently not. Oh yeah, I have this at 5 now. Or level 90. Yeah, whatever. That's wrong. There we go. Is he 166? Actually, is it right? Am I stupid? Nah, I'm not. Not today, game. Not today. Yeah, I think... Actually, no. You might be able to use this. What? Why did I click out of that? I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Right. That is the correct hat. Oh, okay. I think the plume is being used by Eugene. Right? It's the right timepiece. Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. It's my only plume in that set? Okay, let's retry. We'll just exclude this because they're in different optimizers, so I can't save this onto Eugene. Or maybe I can. I forget. No, she's not in. She's in the beta version only because she's too new. Right. Regenerate this. I hope Eugene's not using that flower. I hope Miko's not. God damn it, Miko's using this. I can't wait until the beta version of the optimizer gets done so I can stop doing this. Whoop. Surely this is fine. Surely that timepiece isn't being used by Eugene. Ah, it's not. Lucky. That is correct. That is correct. I know old Geo set isn't being used. 6.6. That's it. There we go. Save that set to him. Okay.
对我而言，不变也是一种。
Let's see what garbage I have to deal with today. I'm gonna stop at gold. I hate this place. I have to gear way too many characters. It's not fun. How dare they make me shuffle around artifacts on everyone. That's like the worst part of the game, is shuffling around all your goddamn artifacts. That's a feature they really need to add. It's just saving like sets and then being able to assign the sets to different characters. There's just something to make it smoother. Like, having this many characters that you have to gear, have to put artifacts on, it is very unfun. I can't say I enjoy it. Pretty much charge attack. Charge attack damage. Okay, that's Xenon for sure. What do you need? Okay, that's generally good on anyone. That's weird. Very dependent on actually killing things with charged attacks. That's okay. I'll probably just go with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only interested in the rewards for this event. I think it's just an annoying event, only because you have to spend so much time gearing everyone. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to like gear up specific characters, because normally I just run around with like 4 characters that I'm using in the overworld and only have them geared, and then like have like some characters, other characters geared, and those characters will like have artifacts on that only they really use in the first place, so just having them geared makes sense. But this one I have to like pull out everything, and I have to open up the optimizer, and I have to go through everyone one by one, making sure everyone has the right artifacts, because with this many characters there's going to be a lot of overlap, and then it's just so bullshit, man. And I at least want to get like a gold rating to get like the maximum rewards, but it's definitely not worth going any further than that. I don't know why MiHoYo has a fixation on not rewarding you for actually getting like the highest scores that they put there. What's the point? I mean, this isn't like an 80s arcade game where everyone has the biggest of dicks with their huge Super Mario Jumpman scores. No one Okay, it's not fair to say no one cares, but only the minority actually cares about looking at the big number and stroking their ego like that. Most of us we just want the rewards, dude. Just give us the stuff. Give us all the stuff. Even like some stupid like cosmetic thing. Just something. Come on. Okay. I forget what was even here. Oh, robots. Okay.
雷光凄美啊！骤击赤，微光无射，此刻寂灭之时。
I hate these shielded ones. How dare you shield! Bastard!
骤进。你造阳华，见证伟业吧。
尾翼狂欢！去！混！
哎，
就是你了！
此即诞生之刻。
往返自然，云野夜明。
Ah, missiles. Hold still.
帮帮忙。
Oopsie.
哎，祭典重现。哎，沧海之约。
Yeah, just fucking stand there and shield and be a general annoyance. I hate these enemies so much.
别担心，小心火烛。
Oh!
哎，哎，这，电气化神，寒冰变神，
Can you die, please?
雪纷飞，拿下。哎，
Where? Oh, there you are.
看，无力的家伙，
Whoopsie.
父君真行。看，神力流，双灭。讲不通就打扁了，热乎热乎嘛。妖怪师姐到，来点火花吧，炸！
Whoa. I don't care.
听我的最强音。
They have pretty good physical resistance, though. That's annoying.
开锅了，开锅了！热情还不够。
Ah, gotta switch out.
令去
Damn it, I had to switch to my actually good team.
断绝。骤进。令令，
Oh, come on, dude. Why you gotta waste my time like
真
this?
同显现。去，骤进。此刻，寂灭之
Oh,
神，
that was bad timing.
创生之法。
斗战银牛，鬼王有寻，统统闪开！
Where is he even attacking? Does the cow draw aggro? I have no idea because I don't have Ito. Oh, hi, Ita, Ita. Ah,
追不
shit.
上我！尾翼狂欢！
Yeah, I don't know.
就是你了！
I don't know about the score. What's it gonna be? Good enough. That's what it is. It's good enough. I think I would do a lot better if I didn't use Yoimiya. Like, this event is a very good reminder of why Yoimiya isn't very good. Like, my DPS, like, tanks when I switch to her team. Same with Ito's team, though, but that might just be Albedo. My underdeveloped Albedo being bad. Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. The events. How many more stages does the event have? It still has stuff left, right? Thanks. I'm very flattered. Wait, there's only one more stage with a reward? I'll be damned. Then I can finally go back to using artifacts on who I want to have them on. It's kind of been a bummer because normally I screw around with characters that I don't usually use. I go to co-op domains and I just I'll play Lisa or like Amber and just carry people like that. But I can't really do that with all my artifacts, all my good artifacts on all these characters that are actually good. How am I supposed to screw around? The game won't let me. Right. Speaking of screwing around, I'm kind of out of things to do, so it's time to screw around. This talent domain's probably busy. Well, maybe I will take advantage of characters I have geared currently. Actually, who all do I have geared? Ganyu's not very... I mean, she's good, but I don't really want to screw around in domains with her. Yunjin's not really optimized for co-op. Well, I guess she'd be fine. Not whale, more like dolphin. Dolphin have been playing since like day one. I put some money into the game, but it's... I think last year it was like, and this is unintentional, $69 a month. That was about it. So I'm just used to putting money into my hobbies. I play Magic the Gathering. I buy luxury cardboard. I can put money into some stupid gacha game. Shenhu's too dependent on there being cryo characters. I really would like to play Amber, but actually I don't think Amber is... I don't think her artifacts are being used on anyone. I'm gonna have to check that. I might just gear her and screw around with her. Let me bring up the old optimizer. I really don't care about her energy recharge because her skill's pretty low energy requirement. This is what she was using. I think no one's using this set. Or at least none of these pieces specifically. I'll have to take the weapon from Ganyu, but that's... weapons or whatever, I can easily just switch back. Her hat. No one's using it. Definitely no one's using this. I'm not like using any pyro characters except for the temporary ones that they provide you. No one's using these. And the plume. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Oh. This one. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's the other one. Nice. Right, I guess we're gonna dig around with Amber. If that's the case, we're going to go to here because it has an enemy with a nice big head that's hard to miss. I'll do a few domain runs here before I switch to Elden Ring.
蝴蝶结会淋湿的。
Where's your fourth man? What you doing there? Pardon?
哎，兔兔伯爵，出击！你没有退路了。
Ah, how'd I miss that?
耶！卢皮卡，
What the hell is this venti? What? Pardon? Dude, why? I'm not even gonna bother.
蝴蝶结会淋湿的。
Hey, welcome back, Raphael. I'm doing good. I have no idea what the Venti was even doing. He was screwing around and walking out of the domain zone, of the fighting zone, and I guess he got locked out. I have no idea what was going on. It's been going pretty good. It's the usual farming stuff. Genshin is very unexciting game up until they release new content. Very stable. So far, this is the only co-op bullshit that I've encountered, though. And now the Venti is staying inside of the domain, which means that he can't be kicked. This dude's a dick. It's probably like some 12-year-old who has a chip on his shoulder. Yeah, you play co-op, you always run into people like him. Not often though, because it'd be unfair. A lot of people make a big deal about co-op, but I mean, if you go back and watch old streams and stuff, you'll noticed that I only rarely run into people who are like irredeemable assholes. Most people are just here to play the game, to have some fun, or grinding out resources just to make some progress. Only some people are just dicks.
跟得上我吗？透透伯爵出击，休养生息。
Yep.
看你啦！食言之法。没杀到可惜。剑如雨下。透透伯爵出击。 看你啦！百发百中。
Where are you going there, bud?
在此，
I don't know why he's hyper focusing the healer. Kind of interesting to see. I'd solo the game the entire time, but I don't know, it gets boring. Plus, it's nice to help people out who are lower AR than me. I don't know. I don't really do so well with competitive games that are like PvP. If it's like PvE competition, it's not so bad. But I find myself getting easily pissed off. Like I used to play digital card games like Hearthstone or Shadowverse. I always got super fucking pissed off. I'd get pissed off at like ridiculous things, mostly RNG based. But I find myself getting like really pissed off at competitive at PvE games or PvP games. As long as it's like online, because I play MTG, which is, you know, of course also a card game. But it's, as long as I can see the person in front of me, I don't get mad. In that case, it's like a social thing and I enjoy my time there. But if I don't have like a physical person in front of me and I'm competing against them, I take it too seriously and I end up getting pissed off. So I don't think I could do like League of Legends or anything like that. So this is the co-op I do. Yeah, there is a competitive element though. I know League of Legends is particularly bad with it because you're dependent on actually having people that aren't brain dead on your team. I've seen enough streamers get completely rage at League of Legends to know that I would be in the same boat. Like if I was playing with people I knew, or I had the people like the randoms like right beside me, it wouldn't be a big deal. But if I don't have that, then I can't empathize with them. They're like faceless people, and then I just lose my temper. It's kind of strange. I'm not a competitive person, but I take competition seriously. It's a very contradicting quality of mine, but it's me. How did I miss? Oh no, I hit that. It just didn't crit. Oh, come on. Ah, great. Nope! Come on, face me, please. Oh, come on, die. Yeah, I mean, I've tried lowering my expectations. It does help. It does, but I don't think I'm capable of really doing it unless, again, I can empathize with who I'm playing with. Otherwise, I just see them as, like, part of the game. I mean, I figure that must be a big part of why I tended to get pissed off in, like, Hearthstone and Shadowverse. Because, like I said, when I play in person with people, I don't have that issue. Yeah, I'm just gonna Riku. Not to say I never get mad. But usually it's over things that are pretty justified. Like, I had one time when I was playing with my friends, and, a person I was playing with played a card that I knew would fucking win them the game in the long run, like in a few turns. And so then I went to counter it, or I went to destroy it. And then another friend across the table countered my spell, and I asked him why he was doing that. We're going to lose in a few turns if that thing sticks. And he said, because it's funny. And I was pissed off. And what do you know? We fucking lost. There is no real strategy that pisses me off. Because all is fair in a competitive environment as far as I'm concerned. Like land destruction and stuff, that doesn't make me mad. Stacks doesn't make me mad. But when someone does something for the lulz, then usually I lose my temper. Other than that, I'm pretty chill when it comes to in-person card games. Our fourth man left. I guess they don't care. Or do they? Do they not realize? No, there we go. Looks like the other player was loading in anyways. Oh, they left? Whatever, dude. Hmm? Pardon? I can't ready up. What the hell's going on? That's weird.
好想跑一会儿步呀。
Yeah, the co-op has its. I mean, the co-op's gonna have problems in every game. I don't know. Things are weird here. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, but Genshin definitely isn't designed with co-op in mind, and I think that's where most of its problems actually come in to play. You know, I mean, there's not really. You can't interact with the NPCs or shops or quest givers or whatever. But I mean, in the first place, a big problem there is that there's not really any incentive to co-op with people unless it's like in domains or bosses. You don't really gain anything from it, I mean, other than like the socialization aspect. I mean, which is still there. In which case, yeah, it's if you're after that, it's really annoying that you can't do things that you normally could in single player. Like one weird bullshit thing is how there are some quests that you can't co-op in. Why? What's the point? I mean, it's not the only game that kind of has that weird issue. I know Monster Hunter World. That is the name of the game, right? For some reason it sounds wrong. Anyways, I know you had to like do hunts first. Hunts that had cutscenes first. And get through the cutscenes, and then you could co-op with people. That was always dumb. Yeah, it's just a weird quirk, huh? Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with matching with idiots. Even some assholes are fine. It's just that I don't want to have to rely on them as much. In this game, I don't really have to. I don't really blame them. I mean, that's why I offer to carry people in games. It's like I understand if they're bad. I mean, I was that bad at one time. It's just in certain formats, like what you would find in League, is when it starts bothering me. And again, only if I don't personally know them. In the format of Genshin co-op, it's not such a big idea. It's not such a big deal for me. Electric John Cena? Huh? Care to explain? I think this will be my last domain run. Then I'll go on break and play Elden Ring afterwards. Probably get dumpstered by Godric for an hour. What the hell? How did I get hit? I hate trying to hit these fucking mages, especially when there's overload here. Then they're bouncing around. Yeah. Yeah, MiHoYo could easily solve a lot of these co-op issues if they had any, if they cared at all about co-op. But I mean, they've gone on record saying that they don't really, they only really cared about single player experience, right? There's always a chance that they change their mind, but I think that's generally the design they're going for here. Just single player experience. And co-op is just some fluff that's only there because I don't know, just fill the quota. People expect co-op in most games nowadays, or just some form of multiplayer. Just ticking off a box here. Whatever. I figured the host would probably want to continue anyways.
跟得上我吗？ 看你了，剑如雨下。
Oh, didn't expect that.
你没有退路了。
Of course, he moves his head right there.
来比赛吧。 剑如雨下时次。
Well, that was awfully
看
close.
你了。 见识下师傅的枪法。
There's always a chance that they'll shift their focus. Or at least be more open to improving co-op. I think there's a bigger chance that they'll improve co-op than there is that they'll introduce PvE. Because they've definitely been really adamant on not having PvE in the game.
出击，你没有退路了。 剑如雨下。
天动万象，
百发百中。
Whoa! I saw that coming. Let's heal up.
兔兔伯爵，出击！看你了，箭如雨下！哈，开锅了，开锅了！你没有退路了，箭如雨下！耶！兔兔伯爵，出击
Oh, god damn it.
百发百中！
Now, if only I could aim. Probably doesn't help that I'm using a controller. Fact that I can't aim for shit is probably a good reason that I should never Triple Crown Amber, though I have considered it.
跟得上我吗？哎，耶！耶！
安如海水。
箭如雨下！
Mage is blocking my headshot.
你没有退路了，看你了！那边好像有什么奇怪的东西，不去看吗？不去看看吗？
I'll make this the last run. I don't want it to get too late. I'd like to actually have a good amount of time to put into Elden Ring today.
来比赛吧！
Want to actually... Well, it's gonna be forever, considering I'm only playing on stream, for me to actually finish Elden Ring. You know, it'd be nice to actually be able to watch Twitch again. Because, like, everyone that I normally watch is usually playing Elden Ring. So,
若金汤，
feels bad. Oh, goddamn.
好的加护。哎，看你了，你没有退路了。爬起来，爬起来！
It wouldn't be such a big deal if I wasn't so dead set on playing Elden Ring blind. But I started out saying I would play it blind. And so then now I'm invested. I have to. Because I have to say, I would enjoy watching Elden Ring. I would. But I've already said I'm playing it blind. So I kind of have to now. I only have myself to blame. I didn't really. I know Dark Souls has kind of been more mainstream lately, but I didn't really expect it to be played by like everyone, all the time. Or else I probably wouldn't have said I was going to play it blind. But apparently everyone was really into Elden Ring. They bought into the hype, and then Elden Ring delivered on that hype, and now I can't watch anyone. All right. If you are only sticking around to watch me play Genshin, I'd like to wish you a good afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever, because I'm going to switch to Elden Ring. If you liked what you saw today, consider giving me a follow. I will stream Genshin again tomorrow. The stream normally starts a little after 9. So I will see you later. I'm going to take a 10-minute break. Just walk around, maybe let my dogs out. Hell, maybe I'll get something to eat. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of hungry. I will see you all in a bit. Alright, break time's over. Start Elden Ring. No idea if the camera's in a good spot, because this will be the first time I played Elden Ring since I started using camera. Right. I think I'm probably going to spend the rest of the stream getting completely wrecked by Godric. I was screwing around with trying to kill that one enemy that was the boss in the tutorial. But I think I've wasted enough time. I'll have a go at Godric. It's been a while since I've last played, so I'm super rusty. So I think most of my time is going to be spent getting used to the controls again. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I do not remember your moveset at all, bud. No. Whoa, I just jumped past him, really? What's this again? I forgot how... Oh, I forgot how much damage... I forgot how little damage I deal to him. It is very pitiful, I must say. How did that miss me? This goes to show you how tight the hitboxes are in this game. Such a good game. Oh, fuck. Shit, I'm not in a good spot. Holy fucking shit. Oh. So there's a ledge there. Okay, well, first death of the stream is to gravity and not Godric. I didn't even... There's a ledge in that arena? That... that seems really odd for a place that's supposed to be like the center of the castle. I assumed that there would be walls. I assumed wrong. Okay. Is there a... Yeah, there's a ledge on both sides. Okay. Something to keep in mind, I guess. Oh, shit. Ah. Still don't know when it's safe to move in yet. Still trying to figure that out. Ah. Ah, god damn it, I missed that. Fuck. God, I hate this attack. I'm super dead. Or not. I was trying to roll into that. That's definitely not an attack to roll into. Nice! This fucking combo, dude. Oh boy! Whoopsie! That's not the button I meant to press. Let's not get close to this ledge. Ah, I didn't dodge in time. Oh, that's the combo. I'm dead. Oh, I'm stuck. And apparently I unlocked. Alright, I'm on empty with these heals here. And he's doing the combo too. You know what? I was thinking about it over the break. And I think this is probably going to be my last blind stream of Elden Ring. I actually might not stream it from now on too. Making only like an hour of progress a day is kind of a bummer. And also, I still haven't found a good strength weapon, and I want this to be a strength build. So I think this is probably going to be my last stream of this. I'll continue to play it offline and upload what I'm playing to my YouTube. I think from now on I'm probably going to, I'll find a different game. Oh, yeah, welcome back. I was just saying that I think this will probably be my last stream of Elden Ring, at least blind. So I think I want to start watching Twitch again. I really do. All I've been able to like watch is like some League streams of, well, the ones where they aren't playing Elden Ring during their queue time. Yeah. I also want to find a good strength weapon, but searching on my own, I haven't been able to find one. So I've been stuck with this boring ass longsword. Not to knock longswords, but I didn't want this to be a quality build. And you know, I will say longswords, although they are very good, it's kind of like the super vanilla experience for a melee character in Souls games. Yeah. So this will be my last blind. I'll still play offline and like upload what I play to my YouTube. But I think like immediately after the stream, I'm gonna look up where the hell to find a big ass sword. I'm gonna find that big ass sword, and then I'm going to play this game as I really want to. But you know what? I'll need a second game to play instead of Elden Ring during a stream, because I definitely can't put enough time into Genshin to get a full stream out. I'm thinking maybe I'll play Monster Hunter, because I bought that recently when it was on sale. Ah, shit. Yep. Monster Hunter also has an expansion that's coming out soon too, right? I like to get some playtime in to get used to the game before before that releases. God, I've already had a side account for Genshin before, and I had to stop doing it. It did give me enough to play, like, all day, except it was miserable every time there was new content released. Because then I had 2 accounts to do way too much fucking stuff. So every time there was, like, a new event or just a new area to explore, then it was like I had no free time. I had to spend all of it just playing fucking Genshin. Ah, shit. Oh, that always fucking catches me. Punished. I'm dead. Yeah, I've heard of Azure Lane. I don't like playing multiple gachas though. Genshin's gonna be like my one gacha. I'm definitely open to playing multiple video games at one time, but definitely not 2 gachas at once. No, please. I am compelled to pay money in gacha games to get characters that I really want, and I don't want to spread my resources. I already have to spread my resources between gacha and Magic the Gathering, so that would just make it worse. Oh, fucking God. I don't know how they do it. Well, I don't know how demanding is Azure Lane. Is it as demanding as Genshin is on new content release? Yeah, I'm getting punished here. Oh, fucking shit. I jumped way too early. Holy shit! How am I still alive? Don't mind me. Yeah, to me, multiple gacha games are fucking misery. I don't know how people do it. Like, most of them, Genshin isn't so bad with it, unless it's a new release. New content release, but most gacha games are just total time sinks. Yeah, I should stop trying to attack during that combo. Because that's definitely not a good time to do it. Oh! I'm probably dead. No. I like this attack. As long as you dodge this, he leaves himself pretty open. This you can just backpedal really far. And then, yeah, you can't run in there because he does this attack. Yep.
Not unfit even to graft.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, with me, I play after I run out of things to do in Genshin, I just start screwing around in co-op. That's where that comes in handy. Or I could switch to a different game like Elden Ring. But yeah, there's nothing stopping me from like playing like Elden Ring or Monster Hunter during the off time in Genshin. Which I think that's better because that's way less of a time sink. I mean, you have more... You don't have like a time limit on like events and stuff, so it's not as demanding as like another gacha game is. So that's why I generally prefer to play games like this instead of like taking up another gacha game or making an alt account. Because it always seems like a great idea until they release like a new event or like a new area, and then now you have multiple accounts to deal with. Calm down! Oh god damn it. I have a stuck pixel on my monitor. That's so annoying. That's going to distract me this entire fight. Dude, hold on, Godric. No, calm down! Okay, I fixed it. No, that's a bad time. Come on. That's combo. Come on, do attack. Yes! As long as he doesn't do the one where he shoots wind at me. That one. I still haven't figured out how to dodge that other than like spamming dodge. I need to know the timing for that. Oh, I forgot to jump. Oh. It's usually a good one to attack through. Fuck. I should not have been hit by that. I got too greedy. Of course he would hit that. You know, another stupid problem of going blind in this game is that there are new mechanics that they obviously want you to take advantage of. But I can't... It's like I don't entirely understand them. Like I wanna break his stamina. Sorry, not stamina. I wanna break his poise. Because I feel like that's the strat to use for boss fights, but I don't know like the most efficient way to do that. Because it seems like if you're using melee, that's the strat you want to go for, right? It's either break the poise or spam magic. There seem to be like the two ways of doing it. Here I am playing this game like it's a Dark Souls game. Because I'm not so familiar with the new mechanics. Ah, fuck. Then there's that attack. If you're way too close to that, that's a huge pain. If you have enough distance away from him, then you just have to worry about the last attack. Then that'd be a good time to dodge. Well, no, it's not a good time to dodge. And that combo's super annoying because it's a pain enough to avoid all the hits from it. And then after he's done, you think you can run in and get some damage in. You can't, because he immediately does like the whirlwind thing. Yeah, I haven't even hit phase 2. Yes. Every game with a modicum of difficulty is obviously Dark Souls-like. Ninja Gaiden? Dark Souls. Bloodborne? Dark Souls. Whoa. Super Mario Maker Custom Worlds? Or custom levels? Dark Souls. That was dumb of me. I only played like one Ninja Gaiden. I played the third one. I got through it until I got to the final boss. Then I couldn't beat the final boss and I got pissed off. I stopped playing. I can't say I've ever been particularly good at those brutal like hack and slash games. Which kind of sounds funny because I play Dark Souls and it's... I think Dark Souls is... People confuse like difficulty and unforgiving. Like Dark Souls is difficult, but it is very forgiving. Like this is probably one of the most forgiving series of games that you can play. Oh, I rolled right to that. Because, yeah, you die a lot, but you lose like nothing. In fact, you gain experience like every time you die. I hate this attack. Like, I die, but who cares? I just run right back in. And then usually I get further into the fight. than I did before. And if I keep doing this enough, then eventually I'm just going to win. I did not expect that. I mean, New Game Plus is an entirely different animal. And I'd say that New Game Plus is the closest equivalent Dark Souls has of difficulty select, right? It's like an unlockable difficulty. I mean, it works very similar to the way difficulty works in most other games. It just kicks up the damage they deal to you, right? Enemies deal more damage and they're tankier, and that's how difficulties work in most other games. But as the game is by design, it's just super forgiving. It's not really difficult. You just need patience, really. Because, I mean, like, when you take a new game into consideration, that... I deserve that. I'm distracted. That's a lot like trying to take into consideration for, like, Dante Must Die mode in a Devil May Cry game. Which is definitely a difficult experience, but that's not entirely why DMC games are so difficult. That's not the difficulty of them, that's just something tacked on, right? This is what happens when I hold a conversation during boss fights. This is what happens. This is what I ask for. Yeah. I don't know, a single player experience like this, I don't get riled up. I mean, if I do get riled up from dying so many times, and then I stop playing the game, I step away, and usually the next day I'll play even better. As I notice when I sleep, my brain processes everything I learned that day, and then the next day I apply it a lot better. You Dante Must Die mode, some bullshit. In general, I'm not a fan of difficulties that are higher than normal or even lower than normal. Normally I play every game on its like normal difficulty. Because I find that most difficulties don't really add anything to the game. Most difficulties just like give enemies more health, or make you deal less damage, make you take more damage, which, you know, isn't really something that I'm a fan of. And most games are designed with the developers paying most attention to what is their normal difficulty. You know, that's the default. And that's kind of the experience I like. I like going for the intended experience. If I wasn't going for the intended experience, I could always come up with some like stupid fucking challenge run. Like fist only Dark Souls, right? Whoopsie. Oh, this attack. Okay. It doesn't seem as bad if you dodge right. Because it seems like you want to dodge into the air attacks. Oh, itchy. A lot of games are very logical to beat, if you want to put it like that. Like Elden Ring is. And that's what I like about it. It does require a lot of muscle memory and stuff. But there's also a very large tactical aspect to it, right? Like, I have to learn his movesets, I have to learn when to attack, I have to be familiar with my own movesets. Oh. And once I get intimately, once I really learn and get down all of these mechanical aspects of the game, then I can truly get good. Because, like, see? With that wind attack, that was giving me trouble, and it still gets me trouble every now and then. But I learned how to dodge, how it behaves, and the best and most efficient way to handle it. And so then now I can pretty much ignore it, right? It is now a non-threat, or at least as close to a non-threat as it can be. See, I didn't dodge into it that time. Ooh.
Tarnished, not unfit even to craft.
What was Onimusha? The name sounds familiar. Was that the PS1 game that was like a Resident Evil game, but or am I thinking of something else? I don't even think that old games particularly had difficulty down right. PS2 demon killing game. I mean, so is the game I'm thinking of. Well, it was PS1. Laugh it up, bud. I dodged wrong. Never punished. But I do press the wrong button and fucking heal when I don't need to. I don't necessarily think a game has to be super difficult to be enjoyable, though. Either, so. Like, if you're bringing up a PS2 game, let me bring up, like, Dark Cloud 2. One of the most fun games I have ever played. That game is fucking easy as balls. So easy! Barbara, I mean, if she's the only healer you have, yeah, she's good. If you can get Kokomi, if you want to get Kokomi, then I would say don't build Barbara unless you want to, like, meme around. Because obviously, I have characters that aren't exactly ideal or necessary built, but I just like playing them. But if you're going for practical reasons of building a character, then no, I wouldn't build Barbara if I had Kokomi, but if I didn't have Kokomi, yes I would. I will say, though, that she isn't entirely necessary. If you build Bennett to be a good healer, and you get a hold of a Diona, and you can use Diona to heal, as long as you give them enough energy recharge, they can fulfill that role on your team, and they generally contribute more. I will say that Barbara is probably, like, the best healer to have overworld. Of course I can't attack like that. I can't attack there. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking.
Not unfit even to craft.
Yeah. I mean, if you're concerned about spending too much resources, like spreading yourself thin between characters, if you happen to have Diona and Bennett, then I wouldn't work on Barbara. But if you don't have more healers, then I'd work on Barbara. I know I used Barbara early game. Granted, when I first started investing into Barbara, Diona wasn't released yet, so. Using Diona and Bennett as a healer is a bit more difficult. You have to load them up in energy recharge. If you do, then it's not an issue. You just really have to relearn. You have to learn timing and when to use your ult. Because then you need to keep it around to at least heal yourself. Diona also has a pseudo heal aspect on her skill. Her skill acts as a shield, which it doesn't exactly heal you, but it does block damage. So it serves kind of the same role. And the reason why I say she's better than Barbara as a healer is because of that. Is not only does it technically heal you, it also gives you some armor to your attack so you don't get staggered easy. As a shield, unless you're going against wolves that damage through shields, a shield is just going to be way better than heals any time, right? With Benny, he has like super fast heal ticks on his ult, so you just have to worry about having his ult up all the time. So that's just a matter of like getting tons of energy recharge. And then with him, it's just like really beneficial because not only do you have a healer, you also have like the strongest buffer in the game. So then just all around you're playing more efficiently. Dodged too soon there. You probably just have to work on getting the right artifacts. That's really the difficulty of gearing, is like having the right amount of stats. With Benny, you probably want like around, you probably want like 200% energy recharge. Which, yeah, it sounds like a lot. It is. It'll help a lot if you also get a, give him a weapon that has energy recharge on it as its main stat. Either that or use like the sack sword, so you can use his skill multiple times. Oopsie. Artifact farming is the end game. It's what takes the most time. It's what's going to take all of your resources. Like for support characters like Benny, where you want to use their ult all the time, you want an energy recharge timepiece in most cases. But good luck getting energy recharge timepiece in any set, really. And doubly so in a set that's actually useful for him. Man, you know, I'm not even using my shield. How do you, Don't mind me. There we go. So I don't think it deals more damage with jump attacks. Yeah, I don't think it does. Whatever. If I happen to, like, throw in a poke or something, it will deal more damage. I don't know why I'm picking that up. There's, like, nothing on it. I missed picking it up once, so now I have no runes. You don't really need a specific set. That's just more of an optimization thing. So whatever you get energy recharge in on a Sans piece is what you use. Do not be afraid to use like a bunch of mishmashed sets. It doesn't matter, dude. You can worry about getting the right set once you have the right stats. Your priority number 1 is making your characters usable. Priority number 2 is making them efficient. Because I can tell you from my own experience, I've gotten by in some of the most bullshit jank that I pulled out of my ass. And it wasn't until later until I actually got good stuff. It's like, it also helps that mostly what you're worrying about with Benny to make him really usable is just the energy recharge. Like, you don't really have to worry about other stats because him dealing damage isn't really a concern. That'd be ideal, but again, you want to make your characters usable and then you work on making them efficient, right? So get him the energy recharge he needs to have like as much uptime on his ult as possible. And then afterwards you can start farming for stuff that's actually good. Like you can give him the noble... Is it the noblest set? No. Yeah, you give him the noblest set so that he can have the buff every time he uses his ult. And that's kind of the set he wants to be on. But if you don't have that set, just use whatever jank you got that gets you what you need. Which is like somewhere around 200% ER probably. Oh, nice. I got 2 hits on him. Ooh, I rolled too late there. That sucks. That's supposed to be like a free hit. I should have dodged into that. Though I don't know if he has like a follow-up for that. Yeah. Well, that's the reason you hear it a lot, because it's entirely true. That'll get you through most of the game. Just some random garbage you have that happens to have the right stats. Stats are more important than set bonuses. Whoopsie. Ah, god damn it. Maybe I should stop jump attacking. I've been trying to do that to break his guard. But I might just be suffering damage-wise trying to do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby, that's the way to go. See, you're supposed to play this game like Dark Souls. How could I doubt myself? I mean, that's how I beat Margit. New mechanics are for noobs. I don't need that. Oh shit, really? Oh. Is this phase 2, baby?
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
This is fucking great. I can't wait to get dumpstered. I have no idea how to fight this. But I made it to phase 2, so I don't give a fuck. Whoops, a daisy. Ah. I mean, most likely you just want to dodge into it, yeah. Not this. What the fuck is this, dude? Yeah, you dodge into that attack. Is he punished trying to go separate from him? Or trying to keep distance? Whoa. I have no idea how to handle this. I guess you probably want to be right up his ass when he's doing that. It seems like during this phase you want to be like mid-range, so he doesn't spam his fire attacks. But that really complicates things. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Like I said, you don't really care about how much damage Benny's doing. That's something you worry about later on when you're optimizing him. So having like the 2-piece noblesse is not a priority. 4-piece noblesse is worth it because that's like a buff on top of the buff he's already giving, right? So it's like your priority number 1 should be getting like 200% energy recharge, and your priority number 2 then should be getting that in a 4-piece noblesse set, regardless of whatever other garbage you're using in it. And then like priority 3 is getting 4-piece 200% energy charge in a noblesse set, but with the substats to also give him some damage. And that one's just like a small optimization that you don't ever have to even do. That's like what you do when you run out of other things to do. The cool thing about Benny is that his buff only really relies on his base attack, and the only way to improve that is to level him up and give him a better weapon. So to maximize his buff, you want to get him as high level as you reasonably can, which is probably like at least level 70. and then you want to max out his sword he's using, which will be an energy recharge, like 4-star sword, because that's going to have fairly high base attack. You want to level 90 that. And or if you can manage to have enough energy recharge on your artifacts and you don't have to use energy recharge sword, then you want to find like a 5-star sword, because that has higher base attack than all the 4-star swords, and that'll maximize his buff. Yeah, you'll do good with that. Because like I said, priority number 1 is just getting him enough energy recharge to where he can buff your team the entire time. So as long as you do that, you'll find that your Benny's performance will skyrocket. You'll use him like that, and you'll realize why everyone says he's so broken. Because he is. He's like a super dumb support that has everything, pretty much everything that you want from a support. There's a good reason why Benny is just like this perennial, always useful support character that's just been so sticky in the meta. Great. Oh, okay, no. I thought he was going into the combo. No, here it is. Oh, never mind. Nice, you got stuck on swords. Or spears, whatever those were. Just a bunch of weapons. That combo used to be such a big deal. As long as you dodged like the last 2 blows, you can actually roll in. Come on, big boy. Let's get to phase 2 already. Whoopsie. Almost fucked that up. There we go. That probably has a hitbox, so it should stay away. I don't need to. I skip this. Okay. Man, I didn't use any heals during phase 1. Holy shit. I think I got that down. What the fuck is this? Oh. Last time I was super close to him when he did that. Like, it seems like in this phase you really want to stay as close to up his ass as you can be. Like, this phase seems to really reward aggressive play. I dodged too soon. That wasn't close enough. I need to drink or else I dodge in. Whoa! Am I dead? No, I'm not. Fuck. No! I was so close! I was so fucking close! I choked. I got hit by that attack and then he followed up with an AoE that there was no way I could get away from. Oh man. That was so fucking great. Yeah, sorry I was concentrating. You ate the resolution, Twitch? Oh, yeah. I don't usually have a problem with the resolution thing. Yeah, it wasn't... I mean, I'd say it's an improvement. I had him down to like a sliver of health. Margit took me like, I think like 3 hours. This isn't so bad. It's been like in like 2 hours. I'll do a few more attempts. But I'll definitely have to get off soon. It was fantastic that I made it through phase 1 without taking any damage though. That was pretty cool. Come on, do something, dude. I love how he rolls away from you instead of attacking you when you're behind him. That's great. Margit would fucking punish you if you tried to wail on his ass. This dude, not so much. I may even go as far to say that he's easier than Margit is. Which is really bizarre to say. There he punished me. I got too greedy. This attack is definitely one that is a knowledge check. Because this combo punishes you like super fucking hard unless you know how to deal with it. Then it's like free damage. gonna heal just to be safe. I love that laugh. Oh. I don't think that dealt any damage. I wanted to see though. I should really check to see if that has a hitbox on it. You might be able to just wail on him. Or I guess you could probably run behind him and just go ham, right? The less health he has going into phase 2, the better. Apparently my cats are losing their mind upstairs.
Dragons. Lend me thy strength.
One of them is howling. Yeah, this will probably be the last run. They probably want to go outside. Ah! I was afraid I dodged too soon, but I didn't. Oh, I still got hit? Really? Okay, I'm not dead. Oh, I was not expecting that attack. Oh, interesting grab. The hitbox on that attack is weird. I thought if you stuck close to him when he started to do the whirlwind thing, that it would guarantee that he would do the roll attack. That seems not to be the case. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna go check on my dog, so I think I'm done streaming for today. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider giving me a follow. I will not be playing Elden Ring on stream next time. It will probably be Monster Hunter instead, but I will continue recording it. I will not be blind from now on, but I'll upload it to my YouTube. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.